was hard for me to admit. On the inside of 53-year-old Efrem is 11-year-old Efrem with a Jerry curl and MC Hammer pants and a boombox is on the inside of me. This Efrem is still inside of that Efrem. That some of y'all don't even know. Bell bottoms Efrem is still in here. And I don't want to deal with that Efrem. I'd rather not talk about that Efrem. I'd rather not 16-year-old Efrem rise up. But you know what happens? If we don't acknowledge the social child on the inside of us, we will be paralyzed by it. Some of the things you're saying to your spouse is the 12-year-old. And I know you don't want to hear this. I'm sorry. I know. Some of the, you're really not mad at your boss. You're still mad at your parents. You're not really, some of this stuff is not about, you're not mad at who you think you're mad at because I don't want to admit that Jerry Curl Efrem, Soul Glow Efrem is in here. This is why, you know what the solution to dealing with your social child is? Becoming a spiritual child of God. If you become a child of God, it will liberate you from your social child. If you become a son of God, a daughter of God, if you start, I dare you to call God Father every day so you can be healed from the brokenness of whatever your earthly father did do or didn't do. When you start not just calling God God, but calling God Daddy, crying out, if you become God's daughter, God's son, you will be liberated by being a spiritual child instead of enslaved by your social child.